So I've got a little stuff going on here. I kind of wanted them in my antlers, but I'm not sure my antlers will stay on. So I'm just having them on for a minute so y'all can see them. But I'll show you what they do. These are the highfalutin kind. You gotta pay nothing extra to get this. And I say nothing, I mean nothing. Because they're from the dollar store. That's off. This is the first setting, which kind of, you know, aggravates my Agent Orange because I don't like flashing. And then that right there, no, I'm going to need a pill for that one. So I just like this one that you just kind of keep it still and quiet and light up. Okay, so here we go. Here we go. This is all the decorations that I've done so far. Okay, you're wearing lipstick. I haven't seen you wear lipstick. I know, right? I'm trying to be a little bit better on my lives because, you know, sometimes I just roll out of bed and go do a live. I mean, I do. It's not like, you know, it's a paid position. But sometimes I'm thinking, let's go the extra mile. Yeah. Y'all, let me just say, I've got my grandgirls for 2 solid weeks. We are on week number 1, day number 2. Okay? Okay, I'm just going to say we're on week number 1, day number 2. I'm so blessed. Okay, enough of that. Now, y'all ready for some crafting? Yay! Well, I got a little show and tell first. I hope y'all don't mind. Let me get... Oh, good heavens, what has happened over here? All right, first of all, I was able to order... Thank you, Lisa. Your check is in the mail. First of all, I was able to order from the new catalog today. If you're on my team, you should be able to go online and see it. And if you don't know where, all you got to do is ask, and I will be right here to help you, okay? Because we can see the catalog that's coming out January 5th and Celebration, which is when you get free stuff for a $50 order or a $100 order. So guess what I did? Yeah, I placed my whole quarter order, okay? Pay one time for shipping, and I get a lot of discounts because it's a one-time thing, okay? Now, granted, it's, you know, it's pricey. As a matter of fact, I was going to show y'all. Let me see. Here it is. Okay. It's, that's, but, it was, okay, so I saved over $100 by doing all of it at once. And here's the deal. I get my 25% discount. I get, let's see, I get my 25% discount. I'm getting, instant income, which is $91 of savings. They also gave me a $25 thing that I can just shop. I mean, it's just cool. It's just cool. So I'm getting a lot of stuff from the brand new catalog. I'm going to be able to show y'all that probably not next Monday, but the Monday after. So I'm probably not getting it until mid next week. I didn't do any kind of special shipping because the other day when I did special shipping for something, UPS didn't deliver on time and I paid extra, and they're like, hey, we've got a disclaimer on our website, lady. I said, well, excuse me. All right, so here's some show and tell. I had a birthday, and please forgive me if you sent a card and it's not in this group. I've been babysitting for 2 whole days. Did I mention that? Yeah, okay. Okay, so this is very sweet. It says, this is the day the Lord has made. We will rejoice and be glad he made you. My friend Judy sent this. So sweet. She's from church. Now, y'all, this is really a keeper because my brother... he actually went to the store and found a card for me, and I love it. I just love it because I don't know when the last time was I got a card from my brother. He's my big brother because I'm the baby in the family. It says, for my cool sister on her birthday, if you were any cooler, you'd be me. And he says, "Happy birthday, lots of love, Big Brother Dave." It's so sweet. And it looks like I'm tossing them over there. I really am. Because there's another desk over there. Angela, you know it's your desk and Heather's desk. And okay, this is a beautiful card. Let's see. Oh, this is from Lisa. Look at this. Happy birthday. Love, Lisa. Isn't that precious? And I love the colors, Lisa. This is such a pretty card. Okay, and I did receive this from Angela a while back, and I think it is just beautiful. And I don't know if I ever shared this or not, but it is so sweet, and it's got a very sweet message on the inside, and it's put up with dimensionals, and look at the perfect stamping. I love this card. I love it. It is so special. This is a handmade card, and it came from my co-mother-in-law, in other words, my son-in-law's mom. And I would expect that she's in a nursing home, and I would expect they had a card kit that everybody made cards, and it was very sweet for her to send that. Okay, I'm in a group, and we met through Stampin' Up with Onstage. We all attended Onstage. It was a big deal. And these ladies, seriously, we could probably not be further apart and still be in the U.S. because they go from California to Pennsylvania to Georgia to Colorado, and seems like there's somebody else in there. But anyway, so one of them sent me this card, and it's so sweet. It's got the little looks like a little, like he's flying, you know. So cute. Isn't that cute? And this is from last year's celebration, the little ladybugs. And then this one, now my cousin sister friend Sally, she does this this very nice technique. But you know what? That looks like it might be printed paper. I'm not sure about this. I'll have to ask. But anyway, she used a piece of designer series paper here, and she used this element and then staggered this this greeting, put little doodly-doos on there, stamped this in the back, and it's so sweet, so sweet. So those are great. This super pretty card is from the World of Good Suite on page 24 in the annual catalog, and it is from my sister cousin friend Sally. And you'll note that there's no handwriting on it. Well, that's what we do in the card world. We send them this way so we can reuse them. Okay, and I know we've been talking about, yes, I love the Victorian looking card. I know we've been talking about Paper Pumpkin a good bit, but I want to show y'all, I went to the dollar store, Dollar Tree, y'all, where you go up and you say, how much is this? And they say $1, and you go, well, how much is this? $1. How much is this? $1. So anyway, these come 2 to the pack, and out of 6, one of them was just annoying me to death. Like I couldn't even turn it on. But they're taller than the other votive candles. As a matter of fact, this is probably 1 1/4, 1.5 inch tall. And I'm putting it inside this little guy because then you can see it flickering in the window of the gingerbread house, right? And of course, it's just a little battery and there's nothing to it. And I just love it. I just love it. So you can make things and make a little vellum window so that the little tea light will shine through. They are 2 for $1. And okay, so now we're going to get into some card making. Now, I got to tell y'all, I did this last week, and I kind of went a little cray-cray with this whole idea of Strippy Christmas trees. On my order that I told y'all about that I placed today in the secret amount I spent, okay, I did order some more black because who da thunk it, right? But we all know we love the black on there. So I went a little crazy with that idea, and I made this one out of Strippy paper. So my friend Karen suggested, why don't you try this on one of our new foam sheets? So that's what we're going to do tonight, and just show you how it works with a foam sheet. This one is using some retired stuff. This little this little ornament punch, and I do mean little, okay? It's just a baby. We're going to use some of those. This is a current ribbon, and I've got it right here. Who knew I'd be prepared? Let's see. The ribbon is Metallic Ribbon Combo, and it comes with a basket weave, which is like a greenish color. But I do love the ribbon because it really sets off those metallics. And, of course, the paper I've used is a combination of scraps from current product called Heartwarming Hugs, 'Tis the Season, and Wonder of the Season. And the cardstock I use is the Brush Metallic, which is here. Let me get my scary dental tool. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. The Brush Metallic, the Real Red, and Whisper White, of course, because we've got white on the inside. And these little stamps here came from Wrapped in Christmas. It's just one little itty-bitty stamp, and it just really, really makes a difference on the card. Isn't that pretty? As opposed to it just being blank. And I don't even have a stamped anything on here. I think it's busy enough. Definitely says Merry Christmas, you know, because look at it. And then you just put your sentiment in here, okay? So we're going to build one of these tonight. But I'm going to show you something special. Okay, and it is this design, which is where you've taken a piece of cardstock. Okay, here we go. I think. Let's see. Yeah. You take your 8.5 by 11. Let me grab one. So how festive am I tonight? Woohoo! All right, so you take your cardstock, and this measures 8.5 by 11. Okay, just a typical straight shot 8.5 by 11. You're going to cut it right down the middle at 4 1/4. You're going to fold it at 5 1/2. All right, that's what we have here. Before it was cut it at 4 1/4, score it at 5 1/2, and then you have an 11-inch piece of cardstock that folds like this. And this piece that you're going to cut off at 2 inches, which went like this, all right, that was your piece. You're going to cut it at 2 inches or 2 1/4, 2 1/2, whatever you feel like doing. And then you measure this, and you're going to make things that fit like this. Okay? How pretty is this? And it's just a simple, fancy way to do your little card. All right? Okay. This one, I've used some retired vellum, window sheet here. And really, I've got this because I really didn't know how to use it. So I used it on the Feels Like Frost Designer Series paper. And that is the most beautiful paper. It's photogenic or photographic, whatever you want to call it. In other words, they went outside and took pictures. Okay. And then on the inside, I'm still using the Feels Like Frost. This is the back of it. And this is another piece of it. And I folded it on the side just to give it, I don't know, just a little bit of silver. And then I used a piece there, and I stamped it with probably, I don't know what color. Let's see. I didn't write down the color. But the sentiment came from Wrapped in Christmas right here. Okay, so that's done. And all right, so now we're going to make one of those, okay? And here's what I did. I've even written it down here. To cover this panel, I'm going to use 1 3/4 by 4, and I cut something at 3 1/2. I don't even remember what that was, but I cut it at 3 1/2. This is the Feels Like Frost. Look at that. Is that not gorgeous? And here's the back. So I'm just going to go right ahead and tell you what, I'm going to do it this way. This would be 5 1/4 by 4 for this sheet, because this is 5 1/2 by 4 1/4. So we're going to have like 1/8 of an inch around. Okay. So let's use a bit of glue and get that on there. Oh dear. This is brand new adhesive that I got. Had to order it from Amazon because we get free shipping there. And, you know, I'm all about the Stampin' Up stuff. But in this case, I just needed some adhesive and fast. So I went with Amazon free shipping. Okay, so there we go. I liked it like this way, okay? And now I'm going to cover this piece. I'll cut another one. So this will be 1 3/4 by 4. I'm going to go 1, really and truly I should go this way, by 4. Okay, and then go 1 3/4. Oh boy. Oh, I like that piece, don't y'all? That one's pretty. And you know I'll find the piece laying probably right here in front of me. So we're going to put that there. Now I do have to erase my note because I kind of put it on there too low. Oh dear. All right, I'm getting rid of that pencil. Y'all, did I mention I've had grandkids for 2 whole days? Yeah. Okay, so if I'm a little more goofy than normal, just overlook it, right? You can say, for the love, what is wrong with that woman? Sometimes on foil paper, it's just a little goofy, and sometimes you have to use different kind of adhesives. So to cover this panel, I'm going with 1 3/4 by 4, and I'm just kind of eyeballing it. Look how pretty. Y'all getting chilly yet? It's so cold here, y'all, I don't even know what to do. Now this is the Balmy Blue Glimmer paper. Boop. All right, so we're going to put this piece right about here, I think. Yeah. Let's look underneath. Yep, it's good. I will erase that later. Okay. So, I did a lot of prep, but apparently not enough. So now we're just going to put this on there. And I'm going to use the Tombow multi-glue, the green glue as we call it. I got a lot to show y'all tonight. That's why I'm zooming along here. Okay, and there we go. We're going to put this glue on there because it's a textured surface, and I just really feel like this glue helps better. I know, Teresa. I know. Y'all keep Teresa in your prayers, please. And this is to distract her, so I don't know if it's something she wants to talk about here, she can, but that's up to her. I'm going to go ahead and erase this because it's driving me nuts. Y'all, I mean, y'all know, I'm just that kind of girl. Things drive me nuts pretty quick. People say that's driving me nuts. Well, with me, I'm already halfway there. My foot's on the gas, even before. Okay, that'll have to do for now. We'll just make it perfect later. Did I show y'all this last week? I do know it's hunting season. I wore him over there with Ninja Man, but he didn't really notice. Okay, so this is a vacuum cleaner, and I've been doing a lot of embossing today. So I've been vacuuming. I actually used the real vacuum cleaner today, too. I did. Had those grand girls here, and I said, we are cleaning up. Okay, so right now we have this pretty card, and you can write your sentiment there on the back of here. You can put something there, but you want it to, if you put something here, you want this to cover it, okay? Well, I decided I would use some of these. They're called Wonderful Gems. These are. And these are called something else. I don't have it written down here. But they're pretty. And I was thinking maybe we want some red on there. Or maybe we just want gold. I like the red. I do. I like the red. I'm going to go with a big red down here. And a couple of small reds up here. Let's see. We usually, we always want to go with one or 3 or 5, something like that. I think I'm going to put this one here. Yeah, and just kind of stagger them around to make it interesting. Okay, and all right, the Ladybug Vacuum. First of all, I put the googly eyes on it. Surprise! And I'm going to just tell you, you got to use super glue because nothing else worked. I tried it all. So use super glue to get your googly eyes on. Lisa, get ready to write this down or screenshot. It's called Diadem, D-I-A-D-E-M, and it came from Amazon, and it's called a desk vacuum, I think. If you get one, you have to twist it right like this to get to the batteries. Okay? Nothing will tell you that. You've got to hand it to an engineer who has to take it apart to figure that out. Trust me, I know. But you just twist it here, get the batteries, and twist it back. Okay? Okay. So, here we go. This is our first card. And I mean, this is simple. You know, if you just want to make a bunch for Christmas, something like that. And look, it is the same exact layout. Look how different, right? Okay. Now this one has the little, this little ribbon on it. As soon as I find out where I wrote it down. Here it is, here it is. Just because card. Okay. The ink is Misty Moonlight. I've used the thick Whisper White. You know what? I didn't used to use thick Whisper White on my cards, but I'm telling you, it makes such a difference. That's how I'm going to do all my cards now. The thick Whisper White cardstock. I used Flowers for Every Season, and it's a 6x6 pad. And I also used the InColor 6x6 that matches this suite here. The ribbon is Crinkled Seam Binding. I used Stampin' Seal, the Stampin' Up adhesive. These enamel dots, like this, they are InColor. And Stampin Dimensionals to pop it up. And the stamp set is called Lovely You. Okay? All right. So I love the difference that you can get in making a couple of cards. Okay, so this is something that I actually designed today. Are y'all ready for this? Who designed it? Yours truly. Okay. What I did, I took the Jar of Flowers stamp set, and I used this little stamp right here. Okay, oops, there we go. And let me show you what happened. Let me show you what happened. Okay, fine. I'll just do it this way. This is what happened, y'all. Look at that. And this. And this. And this. I mean, because my grandgirls were here, they got so excited. Yeah, the Jar of Flowers stamp set is crazy amazing. You can do so many things with this stamp set, y'all. I've shown it before in videos, and I mean, Stampin' Up has figured a way for us to use the back side of the stamp along with the front side of the stamp to have different effects. It is so cool. So I made one card this morning that I've already mailed. I put my greeting on here is heat embossed, and I colored it with Copic markers. I mean, to me, this is so different than this. But all I did was take the stamp. I'll show you, that's not the one, this is the one. And like I said, my grandgirls were here. Y'all, an 8-year-old did this. I mean, she's 8. That's how simple this is. Now, granted, my grandkids are about, 3 years into stamping. I mean, they know how to manage stamps and inks and all that. So your very first time doing this, if you've never made a card before, might be a little testy. And she tried to use the stamp positioning tool, but it got a little crazy. But she ended up making another one to make for her parents, and then she colored it with alcohol markers. But here's all I did, y'all. I put the stamp on the block, and let me zoom in. Okay, all I did was just lay the stamp. Let me see where it is. There it is. I just laid the stamp part way, okay? Now, the first one I did, which I've already mailed, I kind of put this way and then that way, and I really liked that better than it being perfectly measured. So just consider doing it that way. So I went like this, and then I came over and did the middle here, the middle here, and the middle here, and then I came in with the corners, okay, and just did the corners. That is how simple this card is, and it's just gorgeous. So Ninja Man comes in, and he's like, what would happen if you did it with embossing powder? And of course I had to try it, because the first card I met the first card I made that I've already mailed had embossed sentiment right here, and it is just beautiful, I think. So I decided I would try that, and here it is. These are the sunflowers, and as you can see, they're embossed, heat embossed, and I colored them. It's watercolor paper, and I just used my little aqua painter, which they look different now in the catalog than this, but all I had to do was just barely touch, I'll show you, barely touch my aqua painter to the ink pad. Now, you know, there's two ways to do this. You can either barely touch the ink pad, okay, and come in and just put it on there, all right? Or you can squeeze your ink pad. Let me see if I can get it to do it, because some people say you can't do it. Yep, I can. Okay, so you gotta give it a little, you know, I'm the boss kind of a squeeze. And you pick up some of your ink here, and then you come in and paint it. Okay, I'll show you. Let's see. There we go. See how that green is going on there? See? Just like that. So simple. Okay? Thank you. I love these sunflowers too. And again, they are in the jar of flowers. You'll see them right here. Yep. Super easy. Now, when you do paint like that, you've got ink on your brush, so you want to clean it off. That's so simple to do. Well, I'm going to show you how to make the same card, but we're going to use that Strippy technique, and we're going to use the foam sheet to do it with. So I'm going to decide how big I want my tree, and I'm gonna just cut it, y'all. Just cut it. That's a very fat tree, but hey, sometimes you go to the tree place and you get a fat tree, right? Yes, perfect for tea invites, indeed. Okay, now, first of all, I did punch out my ornaments, okay? And I'm going to use this piece, but I punched them out of this piece because nobody's going to look under here and ever see it, ever, right? So, I'm going to put this on here. And I put the measurements down, 1 3/4 by 4 1/8. Okay. We're just going to do like this. And we're just going to put it on like this. Okay. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put the adhesive on the back of this. And this is 4 3/4 by 3 1/2. Now, y'all going to ask what this is. It's called a Glue Glider Pro. And I bring it out when the rest of my armory has fizzled. Okay. All right, let's see. I'm just going to eyeball this one also. This red one is 4 by 5 1/4. Yeah, that's right. Whew, I was afraid I put the glue on wrong again. I'm going to put that on here. And basically, I just want a little red to show, to make it more festive. And I'll tell you, for the last 25 years, every time I think of the word festive, I think of my friend Angela, and she knows why. Right? Festive. And I have to laugh. Okay, here we go. We're going to put this. This is 5 1/4 by 4, as we talked about before. Okay, let's see. Here we go. There. Okay. Whew. Okay, now, that's what I was doing. Yeah, this goes on the inside. So, you see, we're just going to cover that mess, right, with this, okay? Now, I'm going to be smart this time. I'm going to look at it, make sure it's up, it's correct. This is the top. Flip it over and put me some glue on there. Not a lot, not a lot. All right, and uh-oh, stuck that out right there. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Again, eyeballing it. There we go. So look at this so far. That's a great card, just like it is. Sleigh rides are only 50 cents. That's better than the Dollar Tree. How much are your sleigh rides? 50 cents. What if I want to go twice? 2 times 50 cents. Okay. I'm going to put these little bells right here because they're pretty. That's so pretty. And you're saying, well, where will I sign? Well, y'all are going to have to put a little thing right here like we got on this one. Just the thing right there that is hidden under this panel. You see how this panel fits perfectly and then up under? That's what you want to do. But I'm not going to take time to do that tonight because I'm trying to show y'all some cool stuff. Okay. And by the way, I am editing these a good bit for my YouTube channel, which is growing by leaps and bounds. So please do continue to share my YouTube channel with your BFFs. Oh dear, that poor tree, y'all. I'm gonna try something here. I am gonna try this right here and see what happens. If it does not get better, okay, that's better. I'm over it. Are y'all? Okay, I'm gonna bring out my silicone sheet. And you need one of these. You need 2 of these, actually. It's called a silicone craft sheet. Now, I'm going to use just a wee bit of this gold, y'all, because it's so dang pretty. Put it like that, okay? This adhesive, these little blocks of adhesive, okay? It's just like a Stampin' Dimensional. It's sticky right here, okay? And oh, look at that, huh? Okay, and then it's sticky on the back, too. It's just like an overgrown Stampin' Dimensional, all right? So that is all it is. But it's really cool because for things like this, for a lot of things, y'all, a lot of things. I've been using this kind of stuff for years, but Stampin' Up just finally started carrying, let go, there we go. Stampin' Up just finally started carrying it. Y'all, I'm sorry, but I'm loving my reindeer antlers. Loving them. Okay. They kind of tend to hide the bald spots, don't they? Okay, here we go. So I'm going to go like this. And put a little, do I want a candy cane? I don't. You know what? I don't think I do right there. And then, y'all remember last week when I was just making it, and it was I don't know, it was a bit of a challenge. I think we're going to go with another gold, y'all, right here. So my friend Karen says, hey, and I said, hey, and she says, how about try it with the adhesive foam sheets? And I'm like, bing. Yeah, I probably really said bing out loud. And then I did, and I mean, life was easy. I'm pretty sure I heard music. Pretty sure. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Look at this. We're almost there. Now, this is kind of cool. I'm going to see how we like it because I've used my interior paper right here, and I've used the exterior, you know, gold elementy stuff. Okay, so now I still didn't peel this part off yet, but when I do, y'all, it's going to be adhesive, okay? But I'm not ready. I'm not. Okay, hold on. Here we go. We're going to trim the tree. Trim the tree. Oh, y'all, Angela, you're not going to believe this. We had a telehealth meeting with our sleep study doctor. Me and Ninja Man have our very own sleep study doctor, okay, who put us in a sleep study. And he's a doctor. So he's really sweet and he's kind of funny. And we did it online because I didn't see any point in going to a doctor's office, sleep study or nairn, during the coronavirus, right? I didn't. So we didn't go during coronavirus. We just did okay. Anyway, so I'm talking to him and he says something about my editor. So he's talking to me, Angela, and he says something about, so I guess you met deadline with John, huh? And I'm thinking, John, my husband. He goes, John Winters. And I'm like, oh my gosh. I said, you know about that? He says, oh yeah. He says, I get the paper. And I'm like, oh my gosh. I mean, when your doctor reads your column. And then I started immediately, my brain's going, have I ever said anything about my sleep study doctor? Fortunately, no. But he did ask me if I was going to write a column about the sleep study. I said, I just don't know. I should have told him maybe I need a nap first. Okay, y'all. So right now, our tree is a little bare, right? But it's pretty. Now, I should have run these through that dang embossing folder, but I didn't think about it. I didn't. Okay, here we go. Oh, and by the way, has anybody noticed my fingernails are still going strong? I mean, they're a little chippy here and there, but really and truly, they're going well. All right, let's see. Do we want to go this way or this? I think we'll go this way. Yeah, I'll just put it right smack here in the middle. Oh dear. Stop. Let go. Okay, here we go. Okay. Okay, so those little guys that I had punched out earlier can go on here. Yeah, I think I'll use a... Okay. Here. The sneaky Scary Dental Tool had a little something on him from earlier. All right, so y'all know this is indeed a dental tool, but we have a take your pick tool right here. It does everything the Scary Dental Tool does without being scary or dentally. All right, right here, this is the pointy thing that I'm using right now. And let's say you don't want a pointy part. You want a paddle part, like, you know, if you've got an itty bitty boat to row, you would use this. Or if you need to scoop something up, you would use this. Or you can stir with it. There's a lot you can do with this. I would not recommend stirring your coffee, but I'm just saying, you can stir stuff. Okay, but, you know, I mean, I do use this a lot, but the Scary Dental Tool just happens to be, I don't know, it's my thing. I just really enjoy using it. So I'm going to put this ornament. Okay, next time, seriously, I'm going to run these guys. Oh, look, let's do that. Look at this. Oh, hold on. I'm going to zoom in. Okay, y'all see what I'm doing? I'm making some lines here. Uh-oh, on my ornament. I didn't do it straight. Let's do this one. We'll try something different. Here we go. Here we go. Put it right here. I'm trying to get it where y'all can see. Really close. I think, yeah, we'll hang it here. We're going to hang it right here. And I'm just going to go, can you see? Yeah. I'm going to dot this one. Just a bunch of dots. How fun is this, y'all? Oh my goodness. So this one that has the lines in it that I kind of messed up a little bit because I didn't really know I was going to do this. Watch. There we go. Put a little thing like that. Oh, my stars and garters, as Mama used to say. And one day I found out what that meant. And in January, I'm going to be writing a whole lot more because I just placed that big Stampin' Up order and I got to pay for it. Okay, so here we go. This one, I think, let me put it where y'all can see. There we go. I think I'm going to put, come here thing, like this. I mean, I don't even know what I'm doing. But look, that kind of works, doesn't it? Kind of works a little bit. Little dots, little lines. Huh, okay. So that was fun. Oh dear. Oh dear. Come on back. Come on back. Whew, okay. Whew. So that to me is just too plain, but I'm not going to do a bunch of art stuff on it because, you know. Okay, but here we go. Oh, we need a star. We need a star. A star on our tree. Let me get my gold. This ought to do. This ought to do just fine. Oh, but you know what I could do? Let's go ahead and do something on here. I mean, I don't know how this is going to turn out, y'all. It might not be a good thing. But you know, it's a card. We're just doing. Because stars should shimmer, right? And I just decided that this might be a neat way to make a star shimmer. I don't know, I could be wrong. Okay. So I just did a bunch of little designs on my cardstock. And here's what I ended up with. Can you see it? I don't know if you can see that. There we go. Yeah, I like it. I like it. It's pretty, even though it was kind of crazy, you know. Boop. Boop. So here we go. And you can see my star now. You see all the pattern in the star? So definitely these need to be run through the embossing machine. And you open this card and it looks like this. And you put your little white thing here or here, wherever you want to. Just make sure that when you put that little layer in there, as I've got one, come here now, let go, let go. Let's see which one I would use. Probably this. Yep. Let's just do it. All right, this is a retired punch, but I've been enjoying using it lately because it, for some reason, it kind of gives a little scrapbook look. But I'm sure we have a punch that'll do this. The new catalog will be out on January the 5th. If there's something in the current, now that's the occasions catalog is what we used to call it. I don't know really what it's supposed to be called. Where is it, y'all? Goodness. It's probably, yep, it's right here. It's right here. This catalog right here. This one, handmade for you. The holiday catalog. On January the 4th, you can't get anything in here. It's going to be gone. You might see some of it later on the clearance rack, but I just don't know what Stampin' Up! Does, except they donate a bunch of stuff sometimes to different organizations. But if you love something in here, y'all need to just get on over there to kathybo.stampinup.net and say, hey, this is mine, and order it. Because when the new catalog comes out, I'm going to be featuring a bunch of stuff. I've ordered the new mini embossing machine, and I'm excited to get that, and some other goodies. Now, in order to get this under here, okay, I'm just going to kind of hold it together. You could put a little clip there or something like that, and then close the card, okay? So that when you open it, boom, well, it's not perfect, but you know what I mean. And I would stamp a little something here probably. So this just goes to show you how this one type of cut where you've got the long card, and you've cut it at 2 inches, and you've turned this piece around like this, and then you can go this way or you can go this way. And here's another one, which this is just so pretty, y'all. So pretty. This Balmy blue, y'all need this. And it's in this this current occasions catalog. We've got a lot coming. 2 weeks from today, I expect, excuse me, on that Tuesday night, I should have some of the all of the new things, and I'll do an unboxing, and I'll post the link to it on YouTube, or I'll post the link to it on Facebook. Let's see. I'll edit it and send it to YouTube, or post the YouTube link to Facebook. I don't know. Maybe I'll do it live on Facebook. I don't know. But when it comes in the mail, I'm just going to stop what I'm doing right then and there and open it. Because, y'all, I did not order the on-stage order. I didn't order anything. So I'm a little bit over the moon. Can't wait to get it. So, does anybody have any questions? Did you learn anything new? If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. Okay. We are probably decorating the house tomorrow. I don't know. I had the girls cleaning today, and I was cleaning, and they were cleaning, and we were playing Christmas music, and anyway, maybe tomorrow we'll be decorating, but I figured I would go ahead and decorate me, right? All right, guys. Thank you so much for stopping in. Thank you for your time tonight. Kept it at 1 hour. Yay! Love y'all, and God bless. Toodles. Thanks so much for stopping in. I hope you enjoyed my video. Please do subscribe and share. Visit my Facebook page, Kathy Bohannon Creatively Blessed, and my Stampin' Up store, kathybo.stampinup.net. Thanks so much. Bye.